Good morning. So we're back here for part 2 of this job. Basically ran out of time yesterday, so we're going to be cutting this pipe, getting rid of this branch which is here. This is going. We're going to be cutting there and putting in a new plastic branch with 2 adapters, rubber adapters. We're going to come up here with the rest bend along here, and we're going to try and get a pipe through there to the toilet. So you've got to be careful. Obviously this is a gas pipe, and don't want to cut through the gas pipe. Other than that, should be relatively straightforward. Famous last words, of course. So that'll give us a little bit of space to get the grinder further in. What I'll do, take that handle off because it's in the way. Bit of a nuisance. Through, but I need cut that. Quite pleased with that. So it's the same again. I've got to cut that pipe there so we can get a connection onto that. Then I'll take all that section out. It's quite a steep fall from the toilet down to there, but I've got a selection of offset bends I can take up the slack if need be. Let's cut that. It's a little bit, I think it's a little bit easier to get to this one. This is actually a dry lining hammer, but I find it very useful for this kind of work because the little axe on it is really useful, and it's quite versatile, so you won't lose that. Another decent cut, happy days. So we'll get that complete section out. Lovely jubbly. I need to get this connection in ASAP because there's a flat upstairs that shares this drainage as well. And I have asked them not to flush the toilet, but you never know, you never know. Last thing I want to do is start fishing stuff out of the hole. So I'll just clean that. Steve's not with me today. He's got some other stuff he's got to do today, so so he was a big help yesterday. That's a bit of concrete under there, so I'll just break that out. So, you know, if you like the video, click like. You know, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, become part of Tony's Drain team and subscribe. Looks like a few bricks and stuff in there as well. Better weather today as well, not raining. Obviously you can't speak too soon, British weather being what it is. I often think it'd be nice to set up a drain business in Tenerife. Obviously I'd have to learn a bit of Spanish, wouldn't I? But yeah, I often think it'd be nice to kind of relocate. So I've been using these flexi seals, get them from MKM. Been quite good. If there's any other manufacturers of these seals who want to send me a couple of samples, I'd be happy to use them on one of my drain repair videos. Up to you guys. I'm not asking for anything other than a couple of samples, see what they're like. Might be better than what I'm using, but you know, this has been quite good, really. Okay. Perfect. Straight on, no problem. So people can't help themselves. They can carry on running the taps, and they don't do it on purpose. I'm sure they just forget. But it doesn't make the job any easier, does it, having a trench full of water? So just tighten this one up here, so we know what we're working with. There we go, starting to fill me trench up nicely. Yeah. So I had to go up and tell the flat upstairs to stop. I had to go up and tell the flat upstairs to stop running the taps. She was just, God knows what she was doing, but I can't have the trench full of water when I'm trying to fix it. That's nice and tight. Yeah. What's going on there? That's tight. So the dilemma we have is getting this and this to fit together. It's not a million miles away, that. Not a million miles away. Take a little bit off the end of that here. That'll give us a bit more room to move, but we're pretty much on the money. Literally just a quarter of an inch. That's not bad. Take off any swarf off the inside. Just chamfered the edge off. Ready to fit that now. All we want is a nice dry trench to work in with no flushing of toilets whilst I'm trying to connect up. This is looking promising now. Yes, 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 yes. No, no, no. You have to get in the trench, guys. A bit of a bit of brute force. There we go. Beautiful. Get that one side and done. Flush away, people. Flush away. So just maybe need to. That's in there, quite neat and tidy, I think. Panic's over. We can flush the toilet and all that. So my next job is to get where the outlet is up the wall to connect in to there. May have to go inside and take off the connection to the back of the toilet. Haven't even seen the toilet yet. Yeah. So, rest bend. How am I gonna get the angle on that? Going on there like that. That way like that. Like that. Happy days. So I've got all that connected there. Little bit of an offset bend. Next job is going to have a look inside at the toilet. So I'm going to break that out and put a new fitting through the wall. Just spoke to the customer and I can get into the downstairs toilet. Alright, so I'm just going to have a bite to eat and then crack on with it. Cover that up. Won't be going to the beach with that one later. Nearly there. Nearly there. He's a good lad, aren't you? Okay. So the dog came to say hello. What I've got to do is just pull this off here. Okay. So you've got to break a few eggs to make an omelette. We'll sort that out. Okay. That's clean. There. Go on. One-handed is a bit awkward, but there we go, that's all. I think we may end up having to put a longer piece of pipe on in there, but let's see. I've put that together because a bit awkward filming when I'm trying to push all the bits and pieces together. A bit awkward, as I say, the guy didn't want me to boss into the pipe. He wanted to carry on into the grid here, so I've had to push the pipe out a touch. Got to get rid of all this now. It's not too bad. It's coming out a little bit further than would normally be in another inch or so. But once the base is concreted, it's not going anywhere, and I'll be pointing up around the brickwork as it goes through the wall, making good inside. So next thing to do is ask the customer to do a flush test, run some water, check it for leaks. Great thing about this plastic is the seals are spot on. Very, very rare would you get a leak. The only time you get a leak is if as you're pushing the connection together, you pull the seal out of its seating. But you know, if you chamfer the edge of the pipe so that it slides in correctly and you're pushing a square edge in, there's no chance of disturbing any of the joints. Okay, so the customer's going to flush the toilet. No problemo. Beautiful. I'll leave it here. Put the barrier up. I'm going to have to go and get my trailer and bag up all this lot. Organise getting some concrete in, gear, pea gravel, bloody blah. Fill this in. And jobs are good. And of course, point around where the stub sack is. There's no need to put, by the way, before anyone starts saying it should be vented, you've got a stack connected there which vents off on the drainage. So what I've done is I've put a screw cap on for any potential problems in the future. So we're back. Put this pea gravel in around the pipes. So this section here, I'm just going to knock a bit of sand and cement up to put around the base of the soil vent stack, albeit a very short one. And the idea of that was, obviously, if that stack was to carry a bigger pipe, the sand and cement kind of stabilizes the joint at the bottom. But really we're just kind of going through the motions here. I'm doing it because that's what I've always done, but really by the time it's concreted at the top, it's not going to go anywhere. Only needs to be a weak mix. You put it in dry. And just change colour. Ready to go. Alright, mate.
You the red demo, is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine, that one. Yeah.
You use them too much, do you?
Yeah, I use it all the time, yeah. Yeah.
Got them ones with the wide wheels, aren't they?
Yeah.
They take half a ton, can they?
I've had a full pallet of bricks in that.
Really?
Yeah.
And did it look safe, like?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what we're saying about people. My trailer. Yeah, it's been perfect. I think it can do 3/4 of a ton on the
with the wide wheels.
Yeah, on the data plate on the side.
Yeah, and you can get it into.
Yeah, and it's dead handy for getting in and out of jobs, for getting rid of all this kind of stuff.
That's what I prefer. I prefer the vehicle up into a trailer if I need extra space, rather than a massive vehicle with loads of space.
Yeah.
Which you just can't round all the time.
But I used to have pickups back in the day, and they're great, but you can't put your tools in the back. You know what it's like.
Now that I pain in the backside, I don't understand them, to be honest.
No.
It's just a way of having a car and lighting it off in the stack, isn't it?
Yeah. Just putting a concrete base on the sub stack here.
Yeah.
Underneath this rest bend, and then put some sand over the top of this and fill it in. It's got the pea gravel in.
Jobs are good.
It is. Certainly is.
Right, so.
Alright mate, take it easy. Go nowhere. Okay. Next job, Just filling over the top with some soft sand, just to pad out any potential sharp objects. Going to keep a little bit back for pointing up around there. Pointing up around this where the pipe comes through the wall. Just make sure all that's covered. So it's a good one. Now I can fill in over the top of that with anything I want. Basically, all this gear here, rubbish. The guy asked me to keep the bits of lead he's making fishing weights, which is a good way of recycling the old lead pipe. I know a good job of that. You tamp it down as you go, you get more back into the hole, because it's always the way. Whatever you take out never goes back in. You always end up with some left. And look, concrete it over later.
After that,
Get them out of here.
need to finish.
That's it. So we drop this concrete on the top, bang it down, concrete in between it, over the top of it, job's your button. Alright mate, something like your door here mate.
Alright man.
Back door's locked.
Yeah. Wait, okay.
Secret is, don't overfill the bags. Don't overfill them. Make them easy to handle. They don't split. Yeah. Little bubble wrap. Lovely. I trowel that up. I was going to put a straight edge across it and, you know, tamp it down and leave a tamped finish on it, but because the levels on the rest of the concrete are all over the place, what I've had to do is just trowel it. I'll leave that for a little bit, and then I'll just put a brush across the top of it and tidy it up. Jobs are good. So for the purists out there, the below ground drainage colour is this orangey brown, and ideally what you'd like to come out of the ground is the black stuff. I think somebody said one time it's oh, the brown stuff doesn't react well to UV rays. Well, all it needs is a coat of paint, coat of black paint on it, and that's that problem solved. Just make good inside. Now mate, I've got my camera on there, could you just stand over there? Good lad. He's alright, just I film everything you see.
Okay, you don't want him to knock anything out.
No, he's alright.
I'm watching that.
That's it. Best place to be in the bath for watching people work, isn't it?
Mm.
How's that, mate? Does that pass? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good lad. Quite a neat job, that. Okay, just get all the rubbish out.
What, you worked yourself into it?
Pardon?
You worked your hard on this, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of work, you know.
Well, where did the other lad go? Was it too much?
No, Steve usually does all the trenching for me. The digging out.
Mm-hmm.
I put the drains in.
Oh, so he moves on to
Yeah,
another job.
he's gone back to another job now. We've got,
A nice little thing going like that.
yeah, well, you know, he's got on the very strong.
Quick. Yeah, he's a big lad, isn't he?
Yeah, strong lad. So I've got a 30 foot of drains to replace, and he's up there.
Wow.
And he's digging that out. But they do take quite a lot of work, you know.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have even had an idea what it entailed or anything like
To do it
that.
properly, you know, the way I've done it with, you know, everything being done correctly.
That looks fantastic.
It's damn sight better than it was when it arrived.
Oh my God, wasn't it just?
Yeah,
It's a mess, wasn't it?
it was.
Have you seen where's?
Oh, I've seen a lot worse, yeah.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing is your drains are working again now and you've got a nice new pipe going up to your
I've been here
toilet.
6 years, love, and I've had to like unblock them drains
Yeah. How many times?
every now and again.
Right. Well, you won't have to now.
Brilliant.
So, job done. Like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you subscribe? Become part of Tony's Drain team. Have a good day.